What is up, YouTube? How are you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm sitting here in my boat just chilling, enjoying the weather. So what I want you to do, please go like this video, go subscribe, go spam the comments, all of that, and I hope you enjoy it, because today I'm going over intensity. If you do like the sound of that, go drop a like, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Right, so a good place to start with improving your intensity is all the things you can do outside of the gym to improve what goes on inside the gym. So there's loads of factors you can think about. So recovery, diet, sleep, supplements, just to name a few. There's loads that you can think about that all kind of link together. So they all kind of become one in a sense. So obviously diet will link with the recovery, because if your diet's not good enough, your recovery will not be quick enough. If your recovery is not quick enough, you will not be able to train to the best of your ability. And if you're not training to the best of your ability, you're not going to progress. Therefore, your intensity will be low, because your motivation might drop. You might not be seeing the progress that you want to see. All of these things link together outside of the gym to improve what happens inside the gym. So people overlook this and think that it's not going to affect them. It will affect it. So I think this could possibly be one of the most important things that you might hear in this video, just due to it being so overlooked by everyone else. Supplements. Let's start with supplements. So what you're taking pre-workout, maybe it's not high enough stim for you. Maybe it doesn't have the right panel that suits you, that will get you buzzed for the session. Your intra-workout, you might not be having the right amount of EAAs or carbs, or whatever you take in your intra-workout might not be good for you. You need to figure that stuff out. Your post-workout, maybe what you're taking in the morning, like your vitamins, maybe if you're taking anything. Your pre-bed supplements, possibly, that will help with your sleep. Therefore, you need a good amount of sleep. Personally, I find if I get enough sleep right before a big session, that session tends to be way better. Like, I don't know about you, that should be the same with you. Diet. If your diet is not good enough, your recovery, like we were just saying, will not be quick enough. So obviously, your diet will change with what your goals are. So if you're looking to bulk, you need to be eating loads of calories. If you need to maintain, you need to figure out what your maintenance is and make sure you're hitting that every day. If you're looking to cut, you need to make sure you're in a deficit. Make sure it's intense. Make sure that you are losing that fat and the scale weight is going down over time. All of these things will affect your intensity, and that is what today's video is about: how to get more intensity into your training. Therefore, you're going to progress more, you're going to enjoy it more. Overall, you will get a better result. Obviously, another thing which is actually outside of the gym, but you can also class it as being inside the gym, it's literally everywhere. It's your mindset. Where you are at mentally will affect everything. So this is probably... Shut up. It's probably one of the most important things that you can do, is take care of this. Make sure that you are in a mental state to push yourself to the limit in the gym. Make sure you are training at the intensity to where your eyeballs feel like they're going to burst, they're going to pop out. You have tears coming in your eyes, you're shaking, your central nervous system is going insane. You need to take it to that place in order to progress, in order to grow that tissue that you don't see other people growing. What you need to do is what other people aren't doing. And that is what's going to separate you from everyone. So this bit might actually link in, where it does link in with what I was just saying also about mentally and the mindset that you're in order to improve your intensity within training, improve your performance in the gym, etc. So writing down your goals or your affirmations. This doesn't have to be every day, maybe a couple days a week, maybe once a week, maybe once a month, whatever works for you. You might not even want to do it, it might not help you, but I'm just here to give out some tips. So if this does help, it will do a lot, I think. Personally, it helps me. I do it at least like once a week. I will sit down, doesn't take long, and I'll write down on a piece of paper or in a book, or I'll show you when we get to the gym later. I've written on the wall in Sharpie goals and affirmations, things that make you realize your why. So the main thing with this whole tip is realizing your why you want to do this, where you want to get with this, and what you're doing to get there. So obviously reading these out loud, writing them down, seeing them when you train, before you train, will improve your mindset, will improve your intensity within the session, essentially. So what I find in the gym, so in my garage, I've written on the wall, I, Conor Launder, will be an IFBB pro. Underneath that I wrote, I, Conor Launder, will be Mr. Olympia. So obviously they are huge goals. They're like the top of my list goals. So when I read them or just see a glimpse of it, obviously because I know what it says, if I see a glimpse of the writing on the wall during a set or mid-set or whatever, I just get this fire in my belly. I just pushed. I easily squeeze out an extra 3 reps. Like it just makes me realize that what I'm doing right now, this second, what I'm doing all day, every step, every rep, every bit of food that I put in my mouth, every time I turn down a meal because I'm not trying to consume as many calories, every single thing I do, yeah, I'm getting a little bit carried away, but every single thing I do is a step forward, is a step closer to the goal. All you've got to do is put one foot in front of the other and just move forward. It's a very, very simple sport, but you have to do the basics to the best of your ability. You have to do it with 110% effort. If you want to be the best, you've got to be meticulous. So obviously I'm getting a bit like off topic, but writing down your goals and your affirmations might clear that up in your head, your why you want this, what you're doing to get it, to get there, to achieve this goal of yours. Everything matters. So be meticulous, get shit done, and you're always one step closer. Right, so we've got just under an hour, 45 minutes until I'm about to train. We got pushed today, but this is around the sort of time that I'm going to start getting ready for the session mentally. So I get into my pre-workout routine. Obviously, it's still a bit early. I'm about to eat my pre-workout meal now, but this is my whole next tip. So your pre-workout routine, what you should do to get yourself that intensity that you once had, possibly at the gym, or if you're watching this and you've got a good home setup, but you still can't manage to get any intensity within your session, you can try these things as well. So tip number one, if you're training at home and you haven't got the best home gym setup, maybe you're training in your front room or your garden, if you have a space outside of your house which isn't like attached to your house, so for example a garage which possibly isn't attached to your house like I've got, ideally that would be wicked to go there, because then you kind of associate that with your gym. So that's where you go and train. Your home is your home. It's where you relax, where you do your work, where you sleep, where you eat. It's not where you normally train. So obviously that's already playing on your mindset. If that isn't the case and you can't do that, kind of just make one space a place to train and don't do anything else there. For example, say you do your written work, like schoolwork or your job or whatever, at your kitchen table. You also eat at your kitchen table. You also sit down and go on your phone at your kitchen table. You're going to associate that with so many different places, you will not be able to focus. With that analogy, if you have a certain desk in your house which you do your work at and only do your work there, you have your kitchen table where you eat, nothing else. You have your living room or a sofa where you go and chill on your phone or play PlayStation, whatever. If you have different spaces for different things, you will get into that mindset as soon as you enter that room, enter that space, to be ready to work, to get that done in that space. Your mind already knows that's where you are, that's where you're going to do what you need to do, etc. Having this pre-workout routine set and you do it every single day exactly the same once you've figured it out will increase the intensity in your sessions. You know that this is the time where you're going to go and you're going to train really hard. You're going to push yourself to the limits like I was explaining earlier in the video. You're just ready. You're mentally ready for this. Just work it out, find out what works for you, get into a routine, set the routine and follow it day in, day out, every single day that you're training, and just watch. But yeah, not everything will work for the same person. It's not one size fits all. You've got to find what works for you and what doesn't, and then just rinse the fuck out of it. So yeah, right now I'm gonna go eat my pre-workout meal. I'll show you my push session today. I was into train today. Now I need to go get into my routine, get into my headspace and just prepare. But I'll see you in the gym.
Introduce a little anarchy. Upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos. I'm an agent of chaos. Oh, and you know the thing about chaos? It's beer.
Pando killed the beat.
Taylor about the fucking flex.
Right, so another couple of things that you can do within your session, within your space that you're training in to improve your intensity is building an environment that you're happy to train in. So you look at all these bodybuilders training in the gyms. So the environment is mental. Like for example, King's Gym or Muscleworks or Gold's Gym or Temple Gym. You're like those bodybuilding gyms, the environment is fucking crazy. Everyone's training really hard, everyone's pushing each other. Build that environment at home, one way or another. I've put pictures of bodybuilders all over the wall, people that inspire me, people that push me, I'm gonna put up there. I've built an environment in here that I'm happy to train in, that makes me want to train. Like I feel like if it was just a plain empty garage, which it was at the beginning, training was dead. My motivation was so low, I didn't want to come. I was like, I'd rather just stay in bed, all of this. Now I've got an environment, got weights, I've got this, I've got my affirmations and goals on the wall that push me to try harder. Intensity is through the roof. Another major factor to improve your intensity is music. So whether that be you enjoy rap, drill, rock, classical, I don't know, whatever you enjoy, whatever gets you into that mindset where you're like, right, it's go time, I need to work hard, I need to take this to failure, I don't care whatever's happening around me, this is all that matters right now. Try and replicate that feeling at home, because as soon as you do that, I promise you your intensity will go through the roof, your progress will just go up and up and up. Progress isn't always linear, but you can make it fucking close. Just think about it like this, if you can master intensity from home in your sessions, you can master it, make it 110% intensity every single session. Just think, just imagine what it's gonna be like when you go back to an actual gym. Like, it scares me to think how far you lot are gonna go with this like level of intensity in a real gym. I don't, bro, mental, animals, all of you, animals. Right, okay, it is the next day. It is 4:25 in the morning. I'm just starting my morning routine, making a coffee, about to do faster cardio. But yesterday I was so tired after the session. It was a very good session, I was very happy with it. But I got so tired yesterday, I just went to bed. I didn't really feel an outro or anything, so here it is. If you did enjoy this video, go hit a like, go spam the comments, subscribe if you haven't already, join the family. If you haven't seen my recent video, the one before this, which was getting up at 4 AM for a week, where it actually built the foundation of my new routine, which is still getting up at 4 AM. Very good video. That video did so well, so thank you for that. If you haven't seen that, it's either going to be up here or somewhere on the screen. If it's not, because my editing isn't like that good yet, it's going to be in the description, so go check that out. Very good video. But yeah, enough from me. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you did like it. Let me know and I will catch you next Saturday in the new one. Peace.